Right, so everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well, keeping safe out there in the world at this current time. And today, just want to do a quick talk and then we'll get into the video in a moment about Centre Strain 01 channel. Now this is a channel that I follow very regularly. The content has changed over the years. It started off as a stealth walkthrough channel and it transitioned into various other things, and now it's transitioned into a platinum walkthrough stream video channel. So what that means is that Centre Strain, the person who runs the channel, puts the content out, plays the game and gets every single trophy or achievement, depending on which console they're playing on, or even PC, in order to fully complete the game, do everything that's required within the game, and then fully unlock the platinum trophy at the end. So basically you're doing everything the game requires until you've got nothing left to do. So you finish the game, that will be one part of it. You do all of the other requirements inside the game afterwards, and then you unlock the final trophy, which gives you the platinum. That's what the platinum runs are. So this channel, over the last year, I think has got to about 30 something platinums so far. So he's doing really well. Now what I wanted to talk about is the comments side of it. Now a lot of people know about Strain's situation. I'm not going to go over it in this part of the video here because it's contained in the video that you're going to watch next. But when it comes to comments, some people don't know about the person and they'll put a comment in that can be deemed as negative or something like that. Now 9 times out of 10, the mods or the channel owner will deal with that, either remove that comment and remove the person from the channel as well, if they deem that that person is not worthy of being on the channel, you know, as a sub or anything like that, depending on how, you know, the person acts and things like that. So that's that. But I want this video to be educational in terms of what you hear from what I've done and the details that I read out, so that you know about the person. And this is not aimed at anybody to be nasty, rude, negative, hateful. I'm not targeting anybody. I'm not turning this into a rant or, you know, doing a reaction or anything like that. I'm just simply explaining the situation in the video so that people are up to date and they can understand why Centre Strain does YouTube now instead of any regular job. And that's all described in this upcoming video next. And the aim of this is to hopefully get people to learn that you find out more about the person that you're leaving comments for before you leave any particular comments that someone else might find inappropriate for their channel, and then they have to react to it. So anyway, let's jump into the video. I hope you enjoy this, and see you later. This is one part of it, and then the other part is the comment at the bottom, which we'll get to in a moment. But when you get things like this on YouTube, when you're monetized, you run the channel and you're trying to make money, even though video games aren't real life, you still get caught in some sort of way, and it makes you wonder, do you really want to carry on? It sort of puts you in that mindset when you start getting things like that happening with copyright for music in games, and then you get this where the video is being reviewed to determine whether it's suitable for most advertisers. As you can see, monetization is limited for now until it's deemed okay. And yeah, this is Cyberpunk. So Centre Strain 01, who's doing this at the moment, is doing a platinum run on it, and with the DLC too. So when things like this happen and you're a content creator and everything else, and you want to put content out for people to enjoy, you want to attract people to your channel, you want them to engage, subscribe, you know, do anything they can to actually help your channel grow, you start getting thoughts in your head as to whether it's all worth it. But I know that Centre Strain is not going to give up. Even though the post title says I just can't catch a break no matter what I do, he won't give up. He's the sort of person with that determination that if it's going to take 25, 30, something plus attempts on a stream, he'll do it until he gets it, which is what his aim is, in that determination to get that trophy, because it's part of the trophies required through the whole game to get to that eventual platinum trophy, which means you've done everything you can possibly do in the game, everything the game requires, and there's nothing more left to do. So there will be more videos, but at the moment, you can see why people get into the mindset of, is it really worth it with some games because of things like this, copyrighted music and things like that. So moving on, we have my comment, which says, really, what part, stroke any part of this game stream needs to be reviewed to determine suitability, and monetization has been limited also. I've seen far worse on this go out and is still available. I don't get why this is happening. Sorry this happened to you, Strain. I hope you get approved soon. This doesn't affect further streams for your platinum run. That would just suck. So, with the ongoing videos, you know, hopefully there won't be any more problems, but just got to wait and see. Night Flyers come in to prevent 5 hours of gameplay from being wasted. Maybe make a highlight video of the stream's best parts and upload it as a regular video. Good idea. But then again, it's up to the channel owner and the person who runs their channel to what they do, you know, given the advice from, you know, their, I won't say fans, but the community and the people who support the channel. So as you can see, there are pretty good, you know, positive comments here, giving him ideas as to what to do while this video is being reviewed and held back by YouTube and whoever else is trying to review it to deem it suitable for advertising. Successful gaming channels come in and said, I think the intro song, Introduction to Night City, because it got me too. So that could be a reason. Again, music. So, yeah, no wonder. Daniel Brockett, a person who's been on the streams every time I've seen Strain stream so far, and he's on the stream when he can make it, providing he's well enough, and other times allow him to be there. He's put copyright sucks. Damone Hogan has put hang in there. Whiskey Jim, greed and over monetization is effing ruining everything. Personal opinion. Duke of Frodtown says it's greed. Kimmy Queen, she's quite frequent on Strain's channel and streams as well, and comments quite a lot. Because it is violent, question mark, meaning could be a possibility. Hercules, it's stupid this game doesn't have a copyright mode you can turn on and off. Now, no disrespect to Hercules, that is a good idea, but when you have things like streamer mode and stuff like that, which developers have put in games at certain points, it doesn't always work. They're supposed to be set in place so that you can play the game and you don't get copyrighted music playing when you activate the streamer mode. But when the videos go up, you'll sometimes find they've been flagged for copyright for something or other. So just bear in mind that that doesn't always work. But streamer mode should, if implemented, prevent you from getting any form of copyright once the video is uploaded. But as I said, bear in mind, it doesn't always work. JP Perrons put dang. And then we get to the very last one, which is what I wanted to talk about. Thomas Thorburn 2751. 2 days ago, when the post went up. Maybe get a real job like everyone else. Without knowing, in all fairness, without him knowing the situation of why Strain is doing YouTube and what his purpose is in providing the content and why he's doing it, he doesn't know. He hasn't had the information beforehand. Now, Centre Strain did put out a video a little while back detailing this comment and explained himself as to why he's doing YouTube and things. So there's a bit more information out there, which is good on Strain's part, because now people have the information to look at before any more comments like this. Maybe get a real job like everyone else comes in. Now, what I'll show you in a moment, which we'll then cut to, is another comment like this that appeared on the channel a few years ago that has virtually the same text in it with a little bit of additional as well, which I screenshotted. Now, this to me says that this is the same person that's made another account to come in and troll this one. But you can't 100% categorically state it is them. But because of the way that the actual text is written here, compared to the one that I have the screenshot of previously as well, it leads me to believe, because of the way it's written, that it is the same person with a separate account to come in and troll this channel or other channels and everything else. So we'll check all that out in a minute and you'll see exactly what I mean. So give me 2 seconds and then we'll jump over and I'll show you the screenshot, what the text says and what my response is. Oh, before we go, I need to read my response to this, which is back up the top, because I responded to this earlier prior to my other message that I put on here, which I just read out. So I wrote, at Thomas Thorburn 2751, I wouldn't be surprised if this is you from before with another account to troll channels with negative comments without knowing anything about the person, as I already have a screenshot of the same thing being said a while ago under another name on the same channel here at Centre Strain 01. It may be, it may not be, but please have some common decency when leaving comments and don't just leave things like get a real job like everyone else. Ask a question like, Strain, do you work or is this your main job? If so, why do you do it, may I ask? Then you'll find out all you need to know from the person themselves. I'm not having a go, just giving you some free advice that maybe you can learn from in the future. Keep safe out there in the world and have a great day. Nothing negative, nothing nasty, just something to lead them, to think about before they start leaving comments like this one that's at the bottom here. Maybe get a real job like everyone else, which is just a throwaway comment that you can just throw in there and think you can get away with. I mean, the worst that can happen is that you'll just get banned from the channel. You won't be able to interact or anything, but you'll be able to watch without being able to comment in the chat or comment on the channel afterwards. So maybe some people should think about looking into something before they go and put comments in like this. Anyway, bear with me 2 seconds, as I said, and then we'll jump over. I'll show you the screenshot that I captured a while back, show you how similar it looks to the one we've just read. I'll read my comment and then that'll be it. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. So this is the whole page here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comments. The fifth one is the one we're going to look at in a moment. But Naylon B commented, I still remember some of your really old videos that I'll rewatch for comfort when I reminisce about the mid-2010s among the channel's old videos. And I remember you used to be really happy to tell the audience, ladies and gentlemen, we got game here in perfect 1440 max settings, etc. I remember being really hyped myself, as when I was growing up I didn't have a super high-end PC at the time, not until 2018. I would rather enjoy getting to see how, and it goes on, but I can't, because it's a screenshot, access any more of the comment. But you can see how the videos influence certain people and they get the enjoyment from watching it, even going back to the older videos, not just recent. At Noob Plays, oh come on, Sashin, I haven't seen Sashin for quite a while now. He had a bit of a problem a little while back. Said he was blocked, couldn't get on the channel. He wasn't, because they went through all the settings and everything else, and he wasn't blocked by anybody, not banned, nothing. So something's happened, but we haven't seen him for a long time on the channel. So hopefully he'll come back one day at some point. Okay, when is your next live stream, brother? As he used to be on the streams 90% of the time, I'd say. At the Mad Files. You do have a tendency to hang a little too much on the settings screen at the beginning of the videos to show on how high they are, and there have been moments where I was, get on with it already. It's good you care about the quality. Now that was when Strain used to begin at the beginning of a video, introduce you, tell you a little bit about the game, and then he would go through the settings. And there would be times when he'd spend a good few minutes, and even he recognised himself after a while that he was taking too long. But he likes to show you what he's running with, whatever console he's playing on, what settings he's put it on, and the quality and the other settings as well before the game starts. So now I think he realises that he can still do the same but not take so long before jumping into the actual game itself. So that's just something that he's switched up a bit, but still sticking to the same format. So then we come to this one. It's at LOL, 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 LOL. This went 2 hours after the video ended, and it said, I'm gaming for 25 years now, never expected to get paid for it. You're very lucky because you made money with it, and now get over it and get a real job like everyone else and stop crying. There's the line. Get a real job like everyone else. So does that seem very similar to Thomas that we just talked about a moment ago? Get over it and get a real job like everyone else and stop crying. So that's why it led me to believe that this could be the same person with another account just coming in trolling again. But as I said, you can't be 100%, just saying that it is, and that's what you believe it is, and it's a fact, because you don't know. But that particular line, get over it and get a real job like everyone else, tallies up with what Thomas wrote. So naturally you would think it is the same person, but we will never know. So my response was, and I hope this educates not only Thomas, but other people as well, before they go leaving, messages that are not needed to be left, and gives them an idea of some information about the person before comments are left. So this is like purely educational, not a reaction video, having a go at anybody. We're not having a go at Thomas. We're not having a go at anybody else. But at the time that this was put on, I did write this quite long comment, but at the time I was a bit upset with a lot of other people and other channels I watch getting aggro over reacting to videos that people had made, and other people getting comments that weren't needed on their channel, and I was at a bit of a I'm going to let my feelings known be stage. So yeah, anyway, I wrote, I don't appreciate your final part of the comment. You haven't made it look like you're having any form of banter, joke, and I don't know whether you mean it, but have some respect, man. Don't come to the channel and say things like that. None of us appreciate it and we won't tolerate it. Strain is retired from the military after 20 plus years of serving his country and putting his life on the line in a dangerous and unpredictable environment miles away from home, all while also teaching others about his passion of music. And now he is retired with various medical issues preventing him from being able to work, and with a family to support as well, as he has stated in various videos and streams. So I'm putting this in defence of him, as he deserves the respect as a military veteran, not for someone like you to come in and say, get a job, stop crying. We don't need someone like you on the channel and in the community. If that's the type of person you are, go somewhere else and watch something else if this isn't your thing. And don't ever forget, these people who fought in service gave us the freedom we have today. So That's what I put, and that is something that I hold in high regard. The veterans that fought in 2 world wars gave us the freedom we have today. Without them putting their life on the line and sacrificing everything, we wouldn't be able to do half of the things we done today. They fought for our freedom to stop us being under German rule, which is why we have the freedoms that we have today. If we'd have failed and Germany had taken over, things would be completely different under their regime. So they fought and died to give us all the freedom and the things that we do today. So they'll be forever remembered for the sacrifice they made. And with Strain being a military veteran, I've got a lot of respect for him and anybody else who served in a military background that have gone out to countries in order to preserve peace and fulfill their duties over a certain amount of years. And they don't deserve somebody to come in and just say, like this one did, or get a real job like everybody else. It's not as easy as that. If you take into consideration people's circumstances first, which is why I'm reading out this thing here, this comment that I made in response, you'll be well aware and educated as to why Strain can't actually do any work at the moment. Even though he has tried, they won't take him on because of his disabilities, and he's made that pretty clear as well. So hopefully this will get noticed as an educational video to get people up to date with Strain's current situation as to why he does YouTube over an outside job in an office environment or anything like that. He does do some DoorDash driving, which is some delivery type thing where they stop, drop off something, get back in the car and go. That's to bring in a little bit more extra revenue, because the revenue coming in from YouTube is not really giving him enough to pay for the house, pay for the food on the family table, and to keep the YouTube channel going as well. So maybe people can look at this video, listen to what I'm saying and how I've put this snapshot out to show people that reading this first will give you an idea of why Strain is doing YouTube now, which is the only job he does, and you'll be up to date before any more negative comments or anything get dropped when the video from a stream actually becomes a video afterwards when the stream ends. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, help support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. One more thing, don't go giving hate and going over to the channel and being nasty in retaliation to this. Let it go. This video should educate people before comments are left now. And Strain's other video that he's done himself, detailing the response to Thomas, once that gets out, should educate more people as well before they start getting silly again. Anyway, take care of yourself out there in the world, and bye for now.